Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and as I said in my previous video where I did the winners drawing for the final days of summer challenges, I put up a post in the Facebook group asking what you wanted me to see, what you wanted to see me doing on the channel with a new kit, and that is the Autumn Arrive kit, and most of you, I'm not sure how many percentage it was, but it was the most wanted to see me make an altered book. So I have 2 books that might be suitable to do that. And I'm going to try to do a good tutorial so you can see step by step what I do. But the problem with me is I don't plan ahead what I do. I just do when I do it. I think of it and I do it. So it's not always clear to tell others how and what I'm going to do, but I will try to be clear and not switch all the time. Maybe when it's like decorating stuff, it will be like that, but like for the base, I'm going to try to make good videos for you to follow along, and I do hope you follow along. And if you do and you post, you can use a hashtag autumn arrived and I can see your makes in the well, you can also hashtag LineDotArrow and I can see too, but like on Instagram or in the Facebook group or in any of the other groups I'm active in. But yeah, I'm going to make a altered book, and the things I learned the hard way you need to be aware of when you do an altered book. One of the easiest things you should check, the first things you should check really, is, let me get a sheet. Obviously, normally this has a print on it, but it doesn't have to be for what I'm trying to tell you. If you are folding it in half and you want to place it inside the book, it should not fit exactly, but you need a little bit above, on the underneath, and over here at the sides. And why? Because when you start filling the journal and you have more sheets and more insert and more like pockets and flippy floppies, it's going to be more over here. And also you can add like lace over here, and you don't have to cut off pieces from your images. That's also very critical. So that is one of the first things I always keep in mind. And sometimes I do take a smaller book, but not for an altered book. I do that only when I cut out all the pages and stuck in new pages. Then I can do that, because then you can elongate the cover a little bit more by adding laces, making it wider, making it higher, and still make this fit, and cut off pieces. But for the altered book, I always check if it fits. I know this one is going to fit because I made an altered book already with this book, with the lavender and lace kit. That was a collaboration with Cara Brandon. But what I like the most about this book is the texture of this. I also know that I'm always ending up putting a lot on the front. So I'm pretty sure this will be my front, this will be my back, and I'm also pretty sure I can manage to cover this up. That's not a biggie. So I'm going for this one. I think spine is about the same, so that's not, it's only slightly larger. It's wider, a little bit taller on the top, but it's definitely wider on the sides. Although I like this book too. This is really also, this is Gone with the Wind, by the way. It's a series. And I'm using it to make journals. But yeah. What I also check is when you have well, I check if the pages are not white. I don't like white pages. And of course you can cover everything up, but sometimes you just can't. And it's very nice if it has like a vintage cream yellowish color. That is what I like. The other thing I like is when you put something over like so. So you make, let me see. For instance, I'm going to show you, maybe that makes it clear. But if you have like this sheet, you can cut this in half and you can glue one piece over here. And if you glue it on like this, the only thing you see is 49 or this piece. So that's easy to cover up and you don't have to worry about all the script. And I do like the script. So I will make pages where you see the script. The other thing is the book itself. I think this is about Shell and the Rothschilds. Yeah. It's like the oil company Shell. So yeah. I don't know if it's a good or bad book. I'm not sure if everything what's in I agree with. I don't know. But as long as it doesn't have dirty words or like discriminating texts and text and things that are so wrong, I'm pretty sure. But I also check when I leave a page open, just really ask, do I see something that I don't like? Because that's something you have to consider. Well, I think you do. But okay, we are going to start. The other thing I always check is, are there pages in I like to keep, but not in the journal, but I like to keep separate. And also, is the back and the front, can I use it as it is? In this case I can, because it really matches with the fall theme, so that's okay. What I also see is when I glue, like for instance, a few pages together over here, this is going to shine through, so you're going to see this. So imagine if I have this right after the yellow page, it will even show more. So I have to be aware when I glue this together, this needs an extra layer so it doesn't show. Or if you know you're going to put something over, then it doesn't matter. So that's about the book, using the book. So if I just have that all checked, then I usually try to see if there are images in that I want to keep. And I believe I only have these. And these are also on shiny paper, which I don't like. I like shiny paper, but not in my altered book. So I am going to take out these. But I have to be aware. So how far? This one is going out itself. Okay, this one is going to stay, but it's glued onto the last page a little. And this is going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Don't freak out when that happens. You can solve this. First, let me... Okay, I've been on a holiday. I can't even find my glue. It's here, but I can't... Oh, it's still working. Now I need to clean the top, I think. But I'm going to glue this piece that came loose back together again. So, and I'm also going to add a little glue on top of that piece, on top of this piece. I'm going to glue it in, and I'm just going to put some glue over here. So unfortunately we can't use the back side as I said we could, because I have to glue the book onto the back cover again, and we are going to use this page to do so. Oh, we can use the back cover, but I have to glue this onto the back. I don't know how it's called, the back sheet, book sheet, cover sheet I think it's called. So I'm going to glue this to the yellow page. And I'm just gluing it like this. I'm just closing the book so it will find its place by its own. I don't have to do anything. And now we are glued together again. And of course, I am going to really make sure this stays. And the other thing I'm going to do is glue 1 or 2 extra pages together onto this one to make sure it is secure, because I really don't want this to break or come loose again. And I do that by using a glue stick, but on the outer sides, on the borders, I use a little bit of tacky glue. And again, closing the book. And I need to add a little bit of glue over here. So I'm basically making the page thicker. I think I'm going to glue 1 extra page. And now I'm first doing the borders and then putting in the glue stick. There's no right way to do this or a wrong way. You can also use like bookbinders glue. I have it somewhere. But I thought this would work okay too, because I usually use this glue. And again, close the book and use the bone folder to spread all the glue and make sure it sticks everywhere. Okay, now that we secured the book, took out the pages that we wanted to keep, maybe not all. Just checking if this is really secure. It is. Okay. So this is okay. Now I'm going to try and find the middle. I think this is about the middle. And what you want to do, you want to take out pages, but not all pages. So I'm starting in the middle, taking out some of my pages. And the best way to do that is not to rip out, because this is actually one full sheet. Not to rip out like so, but just tear 1/2 and then carefully take out the other half. so the stitching stays intact. That's important. How many pages do you take out? I have no clue. I just take, this is like page number 3. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. That's actually 3 whole sheets. For 4. Okay. This is a sign I have to stop. Not sure if you see. Then you get into the core of the book. So obviously I can glue these together. So let's start with gluing them together. And also putting some glue at the borders. Now I'm taking my Fabri-Tac again. And we're just going to close the book. Yeah, and then now we're going to find a new middle again over here. So we're going to divide these in almost the same, yeah, something like this. And then you see, like, this is another option to pull out, to take out pages. So we're going to repeat the process, because this is making your book a little bit thinner, but it's also equal that way. Okay, this is a beautiful paper to keep because this is blank. We like blank pages. So I think I am going to glue these together. I need to wait till the air bubble is up, then I can glue very easy. But I don't have the patience to do that. It's almost there. But it's making my gluing so much easier. So. Okay. 98. Okay, this is the paper. Smoothing it this way and smoothing it that way. You are going to repeat the same on the other half. Just find the middle, and you can also put in like markers so you know where you were, like putting on a little clip over here so you know. I'm going to use paper clips, by the way, so you know, okay, I this is the middle, and let's find the other one. Must be here. Yeah. This is one paper. So this is the middle. We need to find the middle of the middle. Somewhere over here. So you're going to repeat this on both sides. So this is the other side that I'm doing now, but I'm not going to repeat this 5 or 6 times. Maybe one time on the other half and one time on this half. For now, because I also want to make sure I have room to make pockets and fold like side tucks and everything. And if I take too much out, I can't do that anymore. But this is like, I do it this way, and maybe there's a better way, by the way, but this is how I do it. Try to keep it equal. Because at the end I might even glue this one and this one together. I don't know yet. But I want to make sure I take out the same amount of pages on both sides. I'm not going to work too close to this piece, so I'm not going to divide it exactly in half. Again, an empty sheet, we like to keep those. I'm not going to take out this one. Can't take out this one. Somewhere over here, yeah. Here's an option to take some out. Okay. Again, 4 pages is apparently maximum that I can take out before you hit the basic of the book. The base of the book, by the way, it's called. So just start gluing again. Make sure it stays together. I really need to wait till the air bubble is up. This bubble. Because if the bubble is up, the air bubble is at the bottom of the bottle, well, at the top in this case. I don't need to squeeze as hard as I do now. Glue them together. Press. There's a little bit of glue over here. And then do the same on this side too. So we also took out something over here. And now I do need to find the middle of this section. And you also have to make sure these pieces are out as much as possible, because they are going to make things bulky if you leave them in too much. So I took out 4, well actually 8, but 4 A4 sized papers, because one sheet is actually folded in half, of course. And what this does is this thins out the book, and you want it to be thinner, otherwise you can't put in decoration. Then it will be an alligator mouth within seconds. Where is it? I think this is the good side, yeah. So, put a paper clip on here too. And it's not showing too much yet, but I took out quite a few pages already, because these were in. So it is getting thinner. This was actually in the book. So we created some room. I do save the pages, because they can be used as backsides of your tags or other things. Like I said, I don't like this. So what I need is to cover this up. And I can... Okay, this is not going to work. If I just glue in this white piece, yeah, this will work. Although I like this side of the paper too. Maybe I'm just going to keep it, and I'm going to glue something over here. Let's glue a few of these together. Let's do that. And with taking out the pages, don't take out too much, because once they are out, you can't put them in. You can always take out more when you're working on it, and make sure it's equally divided throughout the whole book. And also don't take out, I did that, and I did make it work, so it can turn out great. Don't take out like 20 pages at once on one spot. To be honest, I did that with the lavender and lace altered book, but I thought, well, I'm not worried, I will make it work. But if I have to show it to you, I can't mess up and then say, oh, here's the solution. Maybe I should teach you the right way, or tell you the right way as good as possible, so you have the right instruction. I think I want to, if this is the first paper of the book, maybe I want to put like something decorative over here. What I don't like is this is so wobbly. So I think I am going to glue this to this one. Sorry, changed my mind, and I promised not to do that, but I did, because I don't like it to be wobbly. I really don't want it to be wobbly. I'm going to glue this on here. And besides the Lavender Lace book, I also made a Dutch children's book. I turned it into an altered journal, a book. That's the one I sent to Gail Agostinelli. I think it's 2 years ago already that I did that. But I have a flip through video. I don't have a how to make video, I think. No, I did not. Probably because I was afraid it didn't work, because that was actually my first altered book I ever made. I never done anything like that before, and this is my third. So, but I learned a lot from both books. I made a lot of mistakes. But even making those mistakes, both of the books turned out great. Well, I think they did. Okay, so when I open the book, maybe I want to put something here like images, not a pocket straight away, I think. Not sure, maybe I don't, maybe I do, but I don't think I'm going to put a pocket on the inside cover and on the backside cover on the inside. The best way to make a pocket is from these. That's actually very easy. I'm debating whether I'm going to make a side tuck or because if you fold these together, so you have a pocket over here. But let's see if I do it this way. Then I have two pockets. One over here and one over here. And I could also put on things and put in like this. But I think for now, yeah. But I'm still debating whether I need 2 sheets to make one pocket. Like so. And then 2 sheets to make a pocket like so. So for now I'm going to keep it like this. I can always change. Pocket here. Yeah. And I need to glue these together. And maybe an extra page to give it a little bit more, to make it more sturdy. I think this is the first time in weeks that I'm actually crafting. Of course, during my holiday you saw all the videos. Those videos were made I think in 2 or 3 days. I pre-recorded them, and so I had videos when I was on holiday. I worked very hard, I remember. I was very tired from making all the videos. So we have this. Yeah, over here. Okay. Now we're going back to the middle. This is, what is the middle? I think this was the middle. But I also want just a few pages to flip, so I can put like decorate paper over it. I'm going to use these as pages to flip. Yeah. And this one, I think I need one paper on this one. I want to make pockets like so. So this can be a pocket. Is it straight? Well, almost. And I want to make another pocket. And I'm folding it in more because otherwise I can't put something in. This piece I'm going to rip off. Oh, I should have done it a little bit smaller. Like so. And this is going to be glued on to this. So now you will have a pocket here and a pocket here. And you can put in like tags like so, or one big one like so and a few small ones like so. So we have this. Okay. And I also want some top or some side pockets, but I need a few flipping pages over here. So I'm going to keep them like so. And we have this. I think I'm going to take out a few pages from the middle section of these. Yeah. Because I really need space to put things in. So I've taken out 4 of these. I think this is number 8 in total. Okay, to glue this together, but not completely, as you can see, because I want to turn this into hinges. And to be able to do that, I need to first decide how wide the hinges should be. So this is going to be a hinge, but I'm not sure if I'm going to cut this or if I'm going to use this piece as a pocket over here. So this is all glued together. This is not. Now I need to glue this together. But this is a hinge. And what is a hinge? You can add like tags on here. It's not very sturdy as it is now. But I want to glue these onto this. And this one too. So this is secured on this side, and now I'm going to try and make it even more secure. So one layer extra. I'm going to glue this over here. So this is going to be our hinge. Obviously I have difference in height over here. I will figure that out. Maybe I'm going to turn this into like so, like a smaller piece of paper. I'm going to do that right now, by the way. It's not maybe, it's certain I'm going to do that. So it's going to be a little bit shorter, but that's okay. And I'm just going to fold it towards the other pages. And I'm going to do the same with this page. Like so, and like so. So we have something over here too. And I also think I need to put a little bit of washi over here. I can always take it off, but I'm afraid it will glue onto this sheet if I don't do that. So let me put a paper clip on here too. We have things over here. How much do we have over here? Okay, I'm going to leave this for now because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But as you can see, it is starting to get a little bit thinner. But I think I need to take a few pages out, otherwise it will be too thick. So I'm going to leave this as it is, maybe. No, I'm going to take a few out of these. I'm going to take these out. So, and I don't have to glue them together. I just take a few out. This can be like this. This is a middle piece. And then I have the whole piece over here. Okay. Finding the middle. I'm just going to take a few pages out. But in this case, I'm just going to take a few out. and leave it. I'm going to take this one out and this one and leave it. So I'm not going to glue things together because that will make it more bulky. Let's see what I can take out next. I'm just going to thin out the book a little. And you have to find where the signatures are binded. Like these sections. I hope you can see, but here is stitching. And now I can take it out. But don't take like 6 pages out on the same spot, because then the binding is going to get loose and then the pages start falling out. So flip and see where is a new middle piece. Take these are out. Glue this together. Okay. Try something I've never done before. But if I take this out, like so, halfway, and then fold it halfway, and then I have to rip this, of course, and also cut it a little. You probably think, what is she doing? I'm going to turn this into pockets. Like so. Okay, I'm not going to glue it yet. Not sure what I'm going to put behind, so it's best if I don't glue them together. But this can be a pocket. And maybe I need to glue these together. And this can be a pocket. So I have 1 page folded inwards and 2 pages at the back to secure the pockets. So these can be pockets. And I'm going to take out these 2. Can I take out more? Probably not. Well, I'm going to take out another. Yeah. Okay, we have pockets over here. Don't leave. I'm going to leave these for now. Not sure if they will stay in, but for now they are. And I'll just check at the back what I can do over there. Maybe I want to turn this. Can I turn this into a top pocket? Probably yes. Not sure if they are folded the same way. No, it's not. But I'm just folding the top inwards. So if I glue these together, like so, you have a top pocket over here. I think I can glue these together. Yeah, I can. So this can be a top pocket. You can slide something in over here. And we have this piece here. Just glued some pages together. So I'm going to take some pages out of this piece too. So the middle, and check this side. So I checked the section over here, and I'm going to check the section behind this piece. Oh, this is about Hitler. I don't like that. Take this one out too. Okay. Now I'm going to check the section behind this piece. We have this over here, so we have this left. And this is just a first video, so I don't think I am able to actually start decorating yet. But this is like the first step of ripping out pages without ruining your book all at once. Okay, I'm going to leave this, but I am going to glue these together. Because I think it needs some support. Yeah. So this is a little bit more sturdy now. Let's see if we can take out a few pages on the front. I have a section of papers over here. I wanted to have some journal pages, I said. But what if I take these out? I still have a few pages left. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to check this section again. See if I can take something out. Or maybe I should. Okay, if this is going to be hinges, I'm going to leave it for now, but maybe I need this to make something after the hinges. I'm not sure yet. Okay, these are a lot, so maybe I should take pages out over here. I think I already took some pages out over here, but I'm going to take another one out. So a few of the pages you glue together, and for me it's just to give it a little bit more stability. But you can also not do that. That's an option too. So I have checked this now. Okay, there's not much left. Maybe this piece I need to check again. Yeah, I'm going to check this piece again. And then I will also count the pages I took out and see how many pages were in, so you have an idea how many you can take out. And of course it's different for each person how much they will leave or take out. It's not... I'm going to take this one out or not. Yeah, I'm going. Okay, do I need to check over here? Yeah, I need to check over here too, because this is a lot. And it can be quite scary to take pages out, but yeah, if you don't rip out all the pages at once, I think you are alright. And at the end it's just a book. And you can always glue in new sections of papers, flippy flops and envelopes, so I shouldn't worry if you took out too much, especially when it's your first book. Okay, for now I think it's okay, and as you can see it is more narrow. Let me check how many pages were in the book. Well, somewhere around 363 back and forth, so half of it you should count, I think. Yeah, I took out a lot. As you can see. I counted, I took out 95 pages. So there's a lot of room in this book now to play with. And maybe I even end up taking out more pages. I'm not sure, because I still think I have a lot of pages over here, as you can see. Yeah, I'm going to take a few more out. Yeah. I took out 101 pages now. So for now I'm going to leave it, but this is just like the start to make an altered book. I hope I was in frame. I was, yeah, it's not straight. This is not straight, but it's okay. You can see it's all about the book, not about the desk. But yeah, I have some ideas, like making a hinge, but also maybe adding, because this is also still a lot, as you can see. This piece, maybe I'm going to take a few more out. Yeah, I'm going to. I had 101. Now I'm at 103. 105. 7. "109 pages are out." So now I'm going to leave it for now. But this is the first part of altering a book. So make sure you have a book that really is suitable for the size paper you are using. It always is handy if you have a nice cover, because now I don't have to cover all the book, but I can just put on a book plate over here, and I can leave this as it is, although it is kind of dirty, but maybe I can clean it. And if it's not cleanable, I can always put on some ink and stain it a little, or even use a template and make a pattern with ink. Also check if you are able to cover up this, or if you have something pretty you are going to leave it. This usually doesn't come off. I tried to shave it off, but it doesn't work. It's going to rip the book. So usually I use a strip of fabric to put over. And also check the color of the pages if you like them. If you like white pages, then it's okay. I don't like them. They need to be a little bit like creme or yellow tinted. And also check if there are pages inside, like photographs, images, or like maybe there's you have a book with a poet inside. Don't glue those together, but take that out, because that's always nice to use in your journal or in another journal. It doesn't have to be this one. Like for instance, it's not a poet, but this is a very nice picture. I really like this, so I wouldn't glue this together. I would take this out. So but yeah, this is the first part. Let me know what you think, if I was clear enough, and if I didn't went all over the place. I'm trying to do my best to make it as clear as possible. And in the next video, maybe, I don't know how it is for you, but usually I want decoration on the outside of the journal to be inspired what goes inside. So maybe next time I'm going to work on the outside of the journal, or at least on the book plate. Maybe I'm not going to attach it, but because in case I mess up the inside, I still have the book plate to put on another book. Something I learned too. But in case you have like an altered book and you mess up the total inside, you can always take out all the pages and make your own signatures and put them in. So don't throw away the book immediately. There are many ways to solve mistakes. And usually my mistakes turn into even better projects. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Well, this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm really looking forward to doing this with you all together. So I hope you will join me and show your process in the Facebook group. Use the hashtag autumn arrived, and if you posting it on Instagram, you can use the hashtag, but also tag me LineDotArrow so I can see and I can reshare. And if you have questions that I didn't showed in this video, you can always ask below the video or in the Facebook group. I will try to answer as good as I can. I am not a professional altered bookmaker. I am just a creative person that likes to work with paper, and I made two. So if you're not certain about my talents, oh, this is so funny, because I'm very uncertain sometimes about what I do. So, but you can also check the other videos, the one that I made the book for Gail Agostinelli, I will link it down below, and the one that I made during the Lavender and Lace challenges with the collaboration I did with Cara Brandon. And I really think, and it's my own book, I made it, but the Lavender and Lace folio was, for me, the best folio I ever made from an altered book. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask questions, share your work with me, tag me. I have freebies on the Facebook group, and I also have those in the Facebook page. I have Facebook freebies. You can visit my Ko-fi page. They are for free. And if you see a number that you can fill out, that is That is not required. You can add an amount in it in case you want to support me, but they are free. And if you go ahead with your purchase and do the checkout, you will buy them for €0. So just so you know. But I would really appreciate it if you would buy me a coffee, of course. That would really help me build my channel and support my work. So I would be very happy if you did. So yeah, this is really it. Again, thank you for watching. Greetings from the Netherlands. Stay safe, stay creative, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye. Bye.